I don't know about you guys, but seeing Hudson-Odoi, seeing Ruben Loftus-Cheek just running at defenders, creating havoc, so much space. This is your review of the game, your instant reaction of the game. Your tactical review will come out tomorrow when I analyze the complete game as a whole, but this is just my reaction of the game. And there's a lot of positives. You know, the second half, a lot changed from the first half to the second half. The first half was just, it was flat. It was just uninspiring. And yeah, I mean, there wasn't really much that went on in the first half. I think SP had the chance in the first half. That was about it. But other than that, you know, it was kind of like, whatever. But yeah, I mean, another player I wanted to say from here on out, Palmieri has to start, Hudson-Odoi has to start, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek has to start. You know, he's been injured, and I think that's the main reason why he hasn't been starting. But I want to start with Palmieri now. How many times did we see him just running at defenders, getting free kicks? He gained free. The reason why Barkley scored that goal, that free kick goal, where, by the way, I was like, on that Barkley goal, I was like, I know damn well Ross Barkley is not stepping up for this free kick. Let Willian or somebody else take the free kick. Why in the hell is Ross Barkley? And as soon as I said that, Barkley scores, and I'm like, my mouth is just, I mean, I was shocked, man. I was shocked. Like, I don't know. I seen glimpses of Sarri ball towards the end. Yeah, they were down a man. Yeah, you know, it's Malmo. We should be doing that against Malmo, but Rome wasn't built in a day. You know, if the manager is given time to work with his players, to, you know, do something with his players, you can see some growth, some light, but it's just, it's not going fast enough. It's not moving fast enough. But with time, if he's given time, which I doubt he will, because it's been reported that he will be sacked. Sarri will be sacked if he loses to City Sunday, and I just don't see us winning Sunday. But then again, I mean, if he starts the same crew that started today, with an exception of Azpilicueta, and maybe go with Ampadu. I don't know why I couldn't think of his name, Ampadu. But you know, Azpilicueta, you know, he didn't have a bad game, but it was an average game, and just going forward, he's a liability going forward, and that's it. That's the only problem with Azpilicueta. But yeah, man, I mean, just this is the reason why, you know, that first goal, starting with the first goal, this is the reason why Kante is playing in that position instead of the Regista role, because his ability to run, he can run with the ball. You know, he's quite fast. He runs with the ball, and he plays the ball perfectly to Willian, who crosses it in for Giroud to tap it in pretty much. And that goal started when we won the ball in the midfield. Kante won the ball in the midfield, and he just ran at the defense and makes the perfect decision, the perfect pass. Even though you know, there's quite a few times where he had that opportunity, but he decided to make the wrong pass. Instead, he maybe should have shot the ball. I don't think he has the confidence to shoot the ball, Kante. And it's just not. His personality just doesn't allow him to do that. But I'm being heavily critical. But Ruben Loftus-Cheek, you know, when he was a youth player, there was some talks about him not being able to play on the right-hand side for whatever reason. I don't know what that was about. But today, him and Hudson-Odoi had that great partnership. They seemed to have a great relationship, a great understanding, and they had a bit of confidence. You know, Hudson-Odoi's goal, Willian receives the ball on the flank, got the ball on the flank, and he plays the ball. He switches the play, and Hudson-Odoi controls it with confidence, goes in at the defender, and scores a beautiful goal. I mean, he hit it. It was, mwah, you know, just mwah. You know, I'm just, you know, I'm very optimistic about this performance. I still stand on Sarri needs to not be stubborn. He needs to, you know, admit his mistakes and pick his battles, because I don't know why Hudson-Odoi isn't starting, and why he hasn't been starting, because you know, it's been reported that the Chelsea board, they're a bit frustrated with Sarri because he hasn't been playing Hudson-Odoi for whatever reason. But you can see with the goal, you know, it meant a lot to Hudson-Odoi. He wants to play for Chelsea, but if he isn't given the time, if he isn't given the opportunity to perform and play, then he has no choice but to leave, you know. But you can tell he wants to play. That goal meant a lot to him, and you know, even Sarri, you know, he did a little, you know, a little, yes, like, you know, like he did it subtle, but it meant a lot to him too. The red card did help out a lot, but they were following us a lot. They were really following us a lot. In the first half, we were constantly giving the possession away, and we couldn't string passes together. I think Kovacic kind of struggled today in that regista role. You know, I was shocked because, you know, he tends to react well under pressure. And it was just out of pocket, you know, for him to be struggling so heavily against Malmo. But they really came at us in the first half. But another thing, Hudson-Odoi and Jorginho, they seem to have a bit of a connection as well. To us counterattacking Malmo is when Jorginho got the ball and he quickly played the pass to Ruben, and Ruben, you know, him and Hudson-Odoi, they go on the attack. That almost, you know, led to a chance at goal. You know, just little things like that. That's the reason why Jorginho is strictly playing in that regista role. He's right now our only regista. And today proved that the way that Kovacic was struggling. I mean, he was struggling to start attacks, to initiate attacks, to get the ball from the defensive end to the attack, to start the attack. But him and Ruben seem to have figured that out. I would like to see more of that. And Ampadu, he's very versatile. Like I know he was a defensive midfielder and a center half, but I never knew he could play fullback as well. So I mean, having a player like that who's a Swiss Army knife, no pun intended. I think that's a pun. You know, we played a Swedish team. Swiss, never mind. And that Sweden and Switzerland are two different countries. I don't know what I'm thinking, but I'm just excited, guys. I mean, this is the appropriate game, the appropriate result to give us a bit of confidence for the City game. Hopefully, you know, it's nothing like the Huddersfield 5-0 to the City 6-0. I'm optimistic. Only if Sarri makes the choice of picking our technical players. See what happens when Sarri plays our technical players. He played Palmieri, he played Hudson-Odoi, and not only did he play with Hudson-Odoi, Hudson-Odoi played the entire game. So, you know, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. But that's also gives me less confidence that he's going to play Sunday or start Sunday, because he played the full game. I don't know if Pedro is unavailable. I'm assuming, you know, Hazard and Hudson-Odoi are going to play, because Willian had an average game today. Yeah, he got the assist, and yeah, he popped up in certain areas, but it was just kind of a, you know, an average performance, you know. But it's nothing to take away from Willian. The team played overall well, mostly in the second half. The second half was probably our best second half performance of the season, at least since December or November. You know, that goes a long time back. But I'm beaming right now, man. I'm you know, we got the victory, guys. We got the victory, guys. Hey, tune in tomorrow. I'm gonna release the tactical review of the game as I go over the goals and really go into depth about the importance of playing Palmieri on the left-hand side and what it opened up for us, because he won us several free kicks in the attacking side of the game that you know, and we all know that Sarri, he stresses set pieces. Sarri actually goes over set piece situations in training, and with that being said, they just give us more opportunities to get goals. I look at set pieces as free throws. And you're gonna hear a lot of other sports references from me because this is how I'm able to explain it from the American side, the American point of view. But set pieces are like free throws. It allows you to slow the game down, and it allows you to have a chance to get points put points on the board. And maybe if you're down, it allows you to have a chance at goal or score. And also, it allows you to have your defense set. If you miss or whatever, it allows you to be able to track back because let's face it, we're weak on the counterattack we're weak on the counterattack, so it allows us to slow the game down and get our shape back. So I really did like that. Paul Murray has to start, and I would like to see more Ruben. I know he's been out with the back injury, but today his few 20 to 25 minutes, however minutes he had, it was great to see, and I hope that he gets more time, especially against City. If he doesn't play a full game against City, I hope he at least starts and get maybe 60 to 70 minutes against City. And Hudson-Odoi has to start as well. So, yeah, leave me your comments, your thoughts about the game. I'm happy with the performance. I'm happy with the result. We're on to the round of 16. Arsenal also progressed. So, I was kind of like, we can't have it to where we don't progress and Arsenal does. So, it's great that we're on to the next round. I'm very upbeat about that. Let's go get that trophy, that Carabao Cup trophy. Got City next, and Schalke, they almost pulled off an upset this week. So, I don't know. City might be up for it. We'll see. Let's go get that trophy, guys. We can do it. I'm being optimistic. I'm trying to convince myself that we can do it. If any team can do it, we can do it. We've shown that we have the formula to beat City. We have beaten City this season, so it's not impossible. We can do it. So let's just do it for the sake of Sarri Ball. If we want Sarri Ball to stay here, we have to back them up. And for the fans that were booing Jorginho when he got subbed on, that's unnecessary, man. Y'all need to stop that. At the end of the day, they're Chelsea players, and he's our manager, so we have to support them. I know they frustrated us at times, but at the end of the day, they're our players, and if anybody else has to back them up, we have to back them up. Even though people are clowning them on Twitter about being smashed 6-0 against City or losing to Man United, let them have their moment because they love joking. They love clowning Chelsea fans and Chelsea in general whenever we're down, but we always tend to back. We always tend to bounce back. So, anyways, guys, I'm out. Thank you for watching, and peace. Weezy out of here.